Hi everyone, welcome to our video. First of all, this video is our Math 183 assessment that we explain to you guys about related rate problem. For this video, we solve the problem that we found around us. Before that, let me introduce the group members. First, Nabila binti JAMRI. Second, Muhammad Farhan bin Muhammad NAJIB. Third, Nurul Iman binti Muhammad RUBBY. Last one is Nurul IZZAti binti HAMIRRUDIN. What is related rate? Related rate are rate of change associated with two or more related quantities that are changing over time. For example, a spherical ball is being filled with air. Both the radius and the volume of the ball are increasing. Arguably, the rate of change in the volume is related to the rate of change in the radius. In this case, dV over dt and dr over dt are related rate because V is related to R. Importance and uses of related rate. Related rate are important because often one variable's rate over time will impact another variable rate over time. If one rate is known, it can be determined how the other variable is changing using calculus. Related rates are seen all the time in everyday life.
Once upon a time, Farhan is observing a plane that is flying directly away from him at 300 miles per hour at an altitude of 8 miles. How fast is the plane's distance from Farhan increasing when the plane is flying over a point on the ground that is 6 miles from Farhan?
Firstly, we have to draw a diagram to help visualize the problem. So this is Farhan. So we have to construct a right triangle with Farhan and the plane's distance as triangle hypotenuse. Next, we have to express the given information and rates by looking for units with time in denominator. After that, we have to express the asking rate by looking at the question, such as how fast or find the rate. The next step is write an equation that relates the various quantities of the problem. In this problem, we use Pythagorean theorem to find h. In this case, we know that the plane is flying horizontally away from Farhan at a speed of 300 mph. So, dx over dt is equal to 300. We also can relate 8 miles as x and h using the Pythagorean theorem. We can also determine the value of h when x is equal to 6. Hence, when we know h is equal to 10 miles when x is equal to 6 miles, we can differentiate both sides of the equation with respect to time. So, through implicit differentiation, we have 2h dh over dt equal to 2x dx over dt. Divide both sides of the equation by 2h to isolate dh over dt. Substitute the values x equal to 6 and h equal to 10 to find the corresponding value of dh over dt. From the value that we have computed, we know that Farhan and the pen's distance is increasing at 180 mph when Farhan is 6 miles away from the reference point.
In conclusion, related rates problems require the application of differentiation and the chain rule to determine the rate of change of one variable with respect to another variable. It is essential to clearly identify the given information, the desired rate of change, and the relationship between the variables. Overall, related rates problems provide an opportunity to apply calculus concepts to real-world situations and develop problem-solving skills. They are valuable tools for understanding how change in one variable affect another and have practical application in fields such as physics, engineering, economic, and more. These are some references that we use in our assessment.
Thanks for watching, guys!